video. This video was highly requested from my Instagram followers. As you guys know, or some of you guys that may not know that are new to my channel, also be sure to click that subscribe button. I recently studied abroad in China a few months ago, and I had a poll on my Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, or if you don't, be sure to go ahead and follow it. But a lot of people voted to see how can I study abroad, in different countries, or how can I travel. So this is what this video is about, which was very highly requested. And before I get to the video, you guys, tomorrow is me. Y'all probably hear it coming in a damn skirt. But I don't think a lot of you guys know, but I'm a girl. But I'm a twin, and this is my twin sister, Janae. I thought her name. Yeah, tomorrow's our birthday, but by the time you guys see this video,
it's gonna be late. But happy birthday, Jewel!
Oh, happy birthday, Janae! I have a gift for you too.
Birthday.
I have a gift for you.
Oh, where is it?
I don't have it like at the moment, but yeah, tomorrow's our birthday, so. Yeah, but by the time you guys see this video, our birthday's gonna be already passed. So, is it still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, but without further ado, before we get to the video, like I said, be sure to click that subscribe button and also get the little thing. So every time I upload a video, you go ahead and get that notified. And I'm not making this official, you guys, but I told myself that I'm gonna try to upload videos every Sunday. So, when you guys are studying abroad, the first thing you have to do is identify where you want to go. So, if you are a college student at an HBCU or PWI or even community college, that is actually already chosen for you. Wanna come right here? We're going to be talking with Salt in the video. This is Salt. Salt, say hey people. Okay. So, when you are identifying, like I said, so as a college student, it's already chosen for you. So, that's, for me, I recently got back from China a few months ago. And the China study abroad trip was actually already chosen for me. From my HBCU. Okay, but however, as an adult, when you are trying to identify where you want to go, there's a lot of things that will come into consideration, in my opinion, for like, have you ever been there, the cost, the air flight, there's just a lot of things that go into it. So just, whether you're a college student or adult, just identify where you want to go. Second, number two, second thing is passport. Passport. And what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to actually put the link on the passport application on how to get your passport. And I'm not sure if that part even cut off, but before you even go through all the steps that I'm about to say, identify where you're gonna go on the passport, before you even travel outside the country, and I don't think this has changed, but you have to have a clean background check. I don't think they're gonna let anyone that's a felon or anything travel outside of America. I'm not sure if that has changed anything, but I know some people saying, well, anybody can just travel. No. As far as I know, no, but that has changed, and hey, I ain't know about it yet. But make sure you do have a clean background check before you even identify or even before you get the passport. So, when you guys are getting a passport, you do have to apply for it. Getting a passport is a pretty much really long process. You do have to have your birth certificate. For me, it was easy to get my birth certificate because I'm from North Carolina. And I was born and raised here. But let's say you're from Georgia or New York or anything, you have to get your You have to get your birth certificate from the state you were born. And I've seen where some people say, well, the hospital I was born in is closed, or just other situations. So something like that, you definitely have to prep before time. And this is a copy of my passport right here. Well, not a copy, but this is my actual passport. I actually got this for free at my HBCU, Fayetteville State University. I'm not promoting free passports or anything. Actually, it was a lot to get this passport, but I'm not going to go into details about that. Most countries do require you to apply for a visa application. If you don't know what that is, you have to apply in order to go to that country. I know for sure, China, you have to apply. You can't just, oh, I have my passport, I'm going to buy my plane ticket and all that. No, you actually have to apply for that. And I'm going to pull up my visa application too. You guys can't really see my information or whatever. That's pretty much what it looks like. But your visa application, it's just kind of like, that's another version of like a background check to make sure you're good enough to go into our country. And with China, they want to know who is all there. That's just their protocol. That's just the things they do. It's been like that for a very long time with China. Most countries don't require you to even have, the visa application. All you need is just a passport. That's all you need. So, next step, funds. I know everyone is like, studying abroad, it looks fun, but I can't afford it. I'm broke. I'm broke. Look, I had a lot of money going to China. Keep it hot with you, but I made what I had work. I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have that money at the time to make some of the price too up China. I made it work. But I'm gonna tell you guys, it's okay. So I'm gonna speak on the college perspective, and I'm gonna speak on the adult perspective. So for the college perspective, when you are trying to study abroad, anywhere, whatever the school chooses for you, they do let you know at least a year in advance, usually at the informational sessions. Because I know when I went to mine, they told me a year in advance. And I know I was like, well, I don't have $1,500 or $1,800 just laying around in my bank account to just go, you know. And at the time, they were saying you have to pay for your plane ticket and your passport, but I was still able to get this for free, thank God. So the only thing I had to pay for was my plane ticket, which was very, very expensive. So some things as a college student, I would suggest starting a GoFundMe account and also saving up money, just in case you don't get that amount that you're looking for your GoFundMe. Me, on the other hand, I did have a GoFundMe account. I had it at least for a year. I know for me, make a long story short, I had saved up for China. I went this year in 2018. I started saving up last year, 2017, for my GoFundMe account. And y'all, that was the whole long process because some of the money I had was about to go gone because of the car accident that I was involved in. And it's just like, even if you are trying to start a GoFundMe account to study abroad, just trust the process, y'all. Don't get discouraged because you feel like now the money that you saved up to study abroad is about to go away because of the situation that came up. And my situation I had to come up was my car accident. And I just kept praying to God about it. I said, no, I'm going to China. I'm going to China. And even as I got closer, it was probably like a month before I was supposed to go to China. Something else happened to the car that I had. So she said I had car problems. But something else happened to the other car that I had. So I was like, nope, going to China. So if you were really serious about going anywhere, I always feel like it's a mindset thing as well, and you will go if that's something that you really, really want to do. And next thing, talking on the adult perspective. As an adult, because I'm currently in the process of doing that now, just saving a little bit of money on the side here and there. Because next year next year I'm going on a cruise, but that doesn't require my passport. But next year for 2019, I actually want to go across the country again with my passport. And I'm still trying to choose now as far as where I want to go. But there are things like Groupon, and I'm include everything in the description box and whatnot. So if you haven't heard of this app called Groupon, and it's pretty much you get things for like the low. Like I don't be getting food for the low. But there's like 7-day trips to Dubai and different places for like $1,000 for like 2 people. So you and the boyfriend, you and the girlfriend go half off. I think that would be a great trip. I don't have a boyfriend right now, so I gotta see what my girlfriends are looking like. Hushing. My little sister be back there. But so yeah, Groupon is definitely something else. I know there are different like independent travel agents you can look into as well. I know quite a few travel agents, and just trying to think what else. There's like a travel agent, or so, that's definitely something I would probably recommend going into. But that's something that I'm doing on my own. I'm gonna actually try to go through Groupon, but also save the money on the side. I'm also still looking for someone that wants to travel with me with the passport. It'll be nice I can have like, you know, a little bill or something, but these things ain't loyal. Shit. But anyways, on to the next one. So another thing when it comes to studying abroad, and so I'm gonna give you guys a quick little thing of my experience. When I went to go study abroad, there was just a lot of things that I was just unaware of as far as like, okay, so what do I pack? What are the ounces that I have to have in my bag, or how many bags can I take? So this bag right here is my main bag. I'm here like, Jill, you popping out the bag. This bag is the main bag with all my stuff in it. It still even have my stuff from China in it. Like, it's out to here. This is what you would have on the plane. Well, you won't have this exactly with you, like next to on the plane, but this is, they gotta weigh all this stuff, yeah. So this is my big bag. And y'all, when I travel cute. You don't gotta be like me and travel cute, but I travel cute. And this is like my little carry-on bag. In the way I got it on here, but I had another carry-on. But they say nothing to me, I had one. So this is my actual other carry-on bag, and like I said, it's light. It's actually the same as my big bag. But bags like this are just like a matching bag set you can get from Ross, Walmart, Big Lots. Yeah, just get it from like any place like that. Another thing you want to consider also when you are studying abroad as a college student or as an adult is jet lag. Y'all had some serious jet lag when I got back. Being that China is a 12-hour difference from America, it could be, what time is it now? I'm gonna give you guys an example. It's 5:04 p.m. right now in America, at least on the East Coast. It is 5:04 a.m. in China right now. I was really up at 5 in the morning in China, watching the sun come up I'm over here texting my mom like, good evening. Meanwhile, it's good morning in China. But that's just some things to be worried about. Also do your research as far as the time zones. Another thing, do your research on anything that is going on in the country at the time. As far as like any, you know, I won't say drama, but just anything political wise going on. I know from my school, they're not going to send us to some country that got beef with another. They're not going to do that. However, some things do happen unexpectedly while you're there. Like while I was there was some type of little bombing going on that happened. But China did that in the bud real quick. Like they be quick on stuff. Meanwhile, in America, we're slow. Yeah. That's the story. But that was like something that happened. They actually emailed me. The government of China emailed me the incident that happened. They really nipped that issue in the bud within an hour, which was really quick and crazy to me. But yeah, that's a different story. Also, when you guys were studying abroad, I know for me, since I went to China, I had me a little mini book bag because it was really hot. And when you are traveling to countries that have very warm weather, you kind of want to pack light when you're, just walking around outside. So this little white bag here was my go-to bag. I know I look a little dingy right now, so don't judge me. And I had, my little Band-Aids and stuff, my little mini first aid kit with my wipes and stuff. So I was prepared. So another question someone asked was your phone chargers. Can you still use the same phone chargers? Yes and no, but I'm going to more so say no. But the reason why I say yes, because at the hotel I stayed in China, I was able to use my iPhone charger, but when we went out to public places in China, I had to use the adapter that I had. So you still definitely want to have an adapter. You can get your adapter from Best Buy, Walmart, even Amazon. The adapter that I got from Best Buy, it's like a whole set. And I can use it for China, Europe, Russia, Spain, just like about any other country. I don't have my adapter right now to show you guys what it looks like because I actually let my dance sister use it. She's actually in China right now with the dance team 432. Make sure you follow us. They actually out there performing, so I let her use it since she's out there. Next question, money exchange. So someone asked, can I bring my cash out there? You can, but I will also still advise you still do the currency exchange, money exchange, whatever. I know I converted like $300 of American dollars to China money, and that was like what, 2,000. I converted that from what, 300 to 2,000. Thing is also, and I converted that when I went to the airport in Detroit. Some banks also do have that as well. And another thing I would advise too, when you are traveling outside the country and you just so happen to use your card, make sure you let your bank know in advance that, hey, I'm going outside the country. I may or may not be using my card, but if I do use my card, definitely let your bank know, because what you don't want to happen is your bank might think it's a fraud in the ATM machine or whatever, may not, take the money, or it may take your card. So definitely be prepared for that. Next thing is the phone. Can you still, talk outside the country? It depends on your phone company that you have and your phone plan. I know I'm with bootleg ass Sprint, and what was it? I know I couldn't call at a certain time, but y'all, I ended up downloading the WhatsApp, and I'm including all that too. So WhatsApp is where you can still call for free outside the country and you won't be charged. So if I would have made phone calls like at this time, regular with my Sprint, whatever, I would have been charged and my phone bill would have been really high. But my phone bill was actually the same what it was the month before I went to China, because I was using the WhatsApp. You can still text too off your regular phone, but I was just calling and texting off the WhatsApp. So that's something I would recommend. So your phone bill won't be too high. Also, some phone companies and some phone plans do come with international calling. I did have international calling, but I also still have the WhatsApp as well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to get on to is the airport. What time or how early should you get there? I suggest 2 to 3 hours early before your flight leaves. That's just something I would recommend. Things that I know I didn't make sure I forgot. So also when you do study abroad, some people are there. I know I was only there for 2 weeks, but some people are actually there for like a whole semester. So if you do have to study abroad for a whole entire semester, just make sure that your paperwork is straight and everything is just good to go. Now I'm actually off the list. I just want to know, just make sure your paperwork is straight, because it's one little thing that can stop you or mess you up from studying abroad. If you wrote something wrong and the wrong signature, or one paperwork is missing, that can stop you. So definitely stay up to date and stay on top of your stuff with your paperwork. I know when you are studying abroad outside of the country, like let's say you're taking classes and whatnot, make sure that you register and all your credits will transfer from that country back to America, so you still get, your school credit and you can graduate on time. I know for me, I was only there for 2 weeks, so it didn't count as a school credit since I was there for 2 weeks. But like I said, some people are there for a whole semester with 3 to 4 months, or some people go for 2 weeks like I did. I didn't count as a school credit because I was already a graduate. However, I still did take classes while I was there. The one more thing too, and this is not just talking from a college perspective, but this is also from an adult perspective. Make sure you get all your health checkups and your vaccines. I know I went down there with health insurance from my university down there just to make sure that you're good. You have to get your shots because I know when you do go to certain countries, their air is a lot different from what you may be used to at home. I know for the China air, it was very humid, and I know one person did get sick. Like some people just wasn't feeling well because the air from America is totally different from over there. Also, do more research on the country like you're going to. I believe I mentioned that before, but also watch the news, what's going on. Look out for things that you can or cannot eat over there. I know for China, they did stress this heavily to us to not drink the water in China. You could drink like the water bottles, however, but like some people may drink water from the sink, but I know a lot of people don't do that here in America. But drinking like water from the sink in China is not a really good thing and not a safe way because that actually can get a lot of people sick. So they do recommend you to just have a water bottle. And also take water bottles too with you too. That's another thing I forgot. Definitely, when you are traveling outside the country, water bottles, just depending on the type of time you're going. But I know for China, because I went during hottest season, I went in July, it was really, really hot. So I definitely had my own water, but I also had water that was provided for me there. Also, when you are traveling outside the country, let people know where you're going so they can get in contact with you. I know for me, I did like a little countdown for when I was leaving. I didn't do the countdown every day, but I did do the countdown. I let my family and my close friends know, and for people that also donated to my GoFundMe account that I was going to China for 2 weeks. I was studying abroad. So at least let people know that you are actually leaving the country. One more thing, also be prepared for it. Culture shock is a really big thing. Don't be judgmental to another country's culture because it's a lot different from your culture. Be very open-minded. Do not go to another country wanting to judge that culture for the type of food they eat, the way how they dress, the way how they speak, the way how they drive. I could tell you guys about my experience with, China and just other stuff, but I won't judge them for the way they do things. That's not why I went to China. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. When you guys are traveling, just don't be judgmental. Also, when you are traveling and whatnot, even after watching this video, guys, I don't think you guys will still be fully prepared. Like, this video is not to fully prepare you, but it's just to kind of give you some steps and some things I wish, I probably would have known. But some stuff I did actually do my research on, but I've been saying I've been wanting to do this video for a while for those that are interested in traveling. If you guys still have questions about traveling in general, please, please answer them or ask the questions in the comment section below. I don't think I got to a lot of questions. Some stuff was asked through Instagram and some stuff I know at the top of my head that some people probably want to hear. Is it still recording, Jared?
Yeah.
Okay. You have any questions about studying abroad? About going to another country?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe. Was it a lot of African Americans over there? I mean, black people?
Well, in China, you do have some black people that are there because they're actually teaching. I know in China, they do have this program where they want American teachers to teach the Chinese students American language. And Jay, come from behind the camera. Come here. Yeah, that's my brother. Come on. Come here.
This is my work clothes, man.
My brother want to be funny. He don't want to pop up in the camera and whatnot.
Oh,
but his question, like I said, his question was, whether there's a lot of black people there? No, not really. But you do have some few Americans there. I know when I was in China, they were, when they do see people of my color there, they, ooh, and I'll even insert some clips too as well. It just mainly for the fact that there's not a lot of black people over there in China, and, they see black people and want to take your picture, so your girl was the whole celebrity there, like. So, you have any other questions?
What about the music there?
Okay, so my brother asked about the music. The music there, just anywhere, is going to be a lot different from what you've seen. I know the music, MTV is actually all over the country, so you will still have the MTV music channel there. They do try to accommodate Americans that do travel to China and probably other countries as well with some of the channels that we're used to, but you're not going to see no BET. You ain't gonna see no VH1 or no Lifetime. You ain't gonna see all that, but you more than likely will see MTV. So, this, you guys, this is going to conclude my video. I hope I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to answer any questions that any of you guys may have. Like I said, if there's still any questions that you guys have, be sure to comment your question and I'll answer it. And make sure you guys subscribe because there's another video coming up next week. Not going to share all the details on that yet, but be sure to follow me on my social media accounts to see what video is coming up next week. And I will see you guys in the next video. And I hope this helps somebody too. Yeah. I hope this video encourage you guys to study abroad and just go travel. Because like I said, your girl, I'm taking trips in 2019. I'm going on a cruise. And I'm trying to plan another trip. But I need for people to have their passports together. So, yeah. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Cheers.